What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Foot 21 video in FIFA 21. I've been doing these more and more lately, from highlights to, packing De Bruyne, scoring 10 goals in a rivals match, scoring some great goals and things like that. And then just 2 days ago, you saw the worst video ever. I ruined my Foot Club forever. I'm trying to complete the objective, and I changed my team from Packers United to Packers Unite. And not just that, but my abbreviation in-game from capital GBU to lowercase PAC. Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. That was a terrible video. And now 2 days later, same foot thing, and it's also arguably a terrible video. Because my internet costed me Rivals promotion in this video, and you're gonna find out. So I was basically, I came on, I just wanted to grind. I'm making sure I was getting my good rank and division rivals, because I haven't really played too much at this point in time. And this was like on Monday, right? So I haven't been playing too much, all that, so I need to start grinding, make sure to get my experience and all that stuff. And so I'm at like 890 skill points. My goal wasn't to simply, promote immediately. I was just here to grind. But I'll go into this game. I was at 890 skill points, and this is the first game I played of the day. And it was going pretty well so far. I mean, not, I guess, the greatest, What happened was basically we saved a penalty, so we're doing fine. And this is my first game of the day, and then I get a penalty myself, and I'm up 1-0. So, it's a good way to start the day. I'm up 1-0. I'm feeling all good and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm just here to grind and have some fun, and I'm having lots of fun as I'm up 2-0 in this game. And it's going pretty well. And you're wondering, how does this relate to your internet? Oh, you'll see. This is just the first game of many games I played this day. And this game was going pretty well. As I said, I was up 2-0. I think I was pretty much dominating. And then right here, I make it 3-0. And it's too easy at this point. I was having so much fun dominating these people. And I'm up to 890 skill points, as I said. So this was going to be to about 920 or something like that, I would be guessing. And, I'm just here to grind points, get my 30 from my rivals points, complete the week 5 gold, and all that stuff. It's going pretty well. I'm up 3-0, and later at the end of the half, I do a nice sweat for 4-0, and it's amazing. I'm completely dominating this guy. He loses connection. He rage quits, and my skill rating is all the way up to 920. It's going well. So I get into a second game right here, and I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good. I dominated that first game. Let's go dominate a second person, and let's get that skill rating even up higher. Because you know what? Believe it or not, I'm now up 1-0 in this game. But before this, my highest ever skill rating is 922. So I'm like pretty close to breaking that. I'm like, oh, let's go. And then, I'm up 1-0. It's going all well. I'm like, if I can win this and hold on, my skill rating is at its best ever. I'm up 1-0. We're going through the game. It's not that bad. Obviously, I'm not taking huge control of the game. And then right here, I make it 2-0. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I'm feeling it. This is the day to dominate. This is the day to dominate. I'm up 2-0. I'm completely dominating. I've already completed some objectives. I'm just trying to grind for week 5 gold, making sure I get a good rank. I was going for rank 2 in division rivals. I ended with rank 3. And this is the video is because of why. I'm feeling good. I'm going to keep winning. Get that rank higher up. Get my coins. It's 2-0 at halftime in this game. And I'm having a pretty comfortable lead en route to hopefully, get in my record. And then later in the game, in the 52nd minute, De Bruyne, sweat to Rodrigo. I'm up 3-0. And at this point, it's like, let's go. I'm on my way to get to 950. My highest ever skill rating. Oh, it's looking good. And he's not scoring anything. I mean, I don't need to score anymore. He's not getting anything. And later in the game here, 63rd minute, I pass it to Bailly, and the game freezes. And I'm like, wait, what? What's happening? What's happening? Why is the game freezing? And then I lose my connection. I'm like, no, this can't be me. And then it says it's me. I disconnected from the menu. So I come back into the game, and it says, you did not finish your match. And because of that, I lost my rivals points. And so you know what? I'm mad. I'm like, okay, probably just a mess up. So I go into my next game here, and I'm like, it's okay, we'll rebound. I'm annoyed, though, because my skill rating dropped to 890 when it could have been up to 955. But either way, I'm continuing my dominant streak of today as I make it 1-0 in this game. And now, I mean, at this point throughout all my games today, I'm dominating people. I'm up 6-0 total. It's going pretty well. That disconnect did annoy me. But yeah, without a disconnect, I could be at 950 for my skill rating. And then either way now, the opponent's got it here. He's going. I put in a terrible challenge because I don't know what I'm doing. I give him a free lane to shoot. De Gea saves it, but it lags again. And I'm like, no, this can't be happening. This cannot be happening. This cannot be happening. I slammed my remote because I'm really mad. Obviously, I cut that out, and I lost my connection again. And I go back in, and that's 2 games. 2 games in a row, I was leading. I could be at 980-something skill points. But no, I'm not. So what I end up doing is I play a squad battles game. You know, I don't want to do any rivals. I just play some squad battles. Squad battles game goes well. I end up winning 4-2. And then I'm like, you know what? Another one. We gotta do another one. Another rivals game, please. And there it is. I go into another rivals game. I could be at 980 skill points by now. But look at this. I'm down 3 minutes into the game. 1-0. I'm like, well, instead of disconnecting this time, I guess I'm gonna just lose. I guess I'm just gonna lose this time. But you know what? I don't put my head down. I keep going here. As you can see, I'm fast forwarding through the game. And a bit later, in the 15th minute, Rodrigo is slipped through, and I do the ultimate sweat to De Bruyne, and it's 1-1. I'm feeling it once again. I've tied it back up, and then just moments later, here I go with Coutinho, Fati, goal, and I'm up 2-1, and I'm like, yes, here it is. I'm not losing today. The disconnects were just random. It's okay. And then in the 26th minute, De Bruyne's got it. De Bruyne gets it right back after some mess up from my opponent, and Fati gets a second goal of the game, and it's 3-1. We lead, and then a bit later, it freezes. And then it freezes, and I'm like, no, this can't be happening. This cannot be happening. And then it keeps going, so I'm like, okay, it's all good. And then I'm not moving, but the game's still going. And then it freezes. And then it freezes again. And I don't know what to do. And then it keeps going, and we're fine. And then it freezes again. And I'm like, this better not happen. Keep going. Do not disconnect. Please, do not disconnect. And then it goes again. I'm like, okay, we're fine. And no, it doesn't. Not 1, not 2, but 3 games I disconnected from. 3 games. 3 games. And because of that, my rating was at 920. I was in firm control of 1, 2, 3 games, which is enough to probably get me to 1,000 skill points because of how dominant I was in all those games. And my rank is 5,830. I could be at probably rank 2 by now if it didn't disconnect. But no, I'm at rank 3 still. I could be at rank 2 at Division 5. But 3 games disconnection. I don't know what I should have done. I should maybe restarted the Wi-Fi. Maybe I should have restarted the whole PS4. Maybe I should have just not played and just stick to squad battles or something. But yeah, that's what happened. 3 full games just like that. And now I'm closer to relegation, basically, than I am to promotion. And I'm not even that far away from dropping to rank 3. Really? 2 days ago, I messed up my whole foot club for the rest of FIFA 21. And then this happens. And then this happens. Internet cost promotion. It's because of Packers Unite. It's a curse.